Chapter 50. The Star God's Dawn. The Star Shrine loomed at the heart of Veloria, a monolithic temple of black stone and starlit crystal, its spires clawing at a sky roiled with storm clouds. Its pulse thrummed like a living heart, resonating in Dylan's starry scars as he approached. Grave marrow gone, disappeared, its curse a faint whisper in his mind. Casual in Zariel's possessed form, black eyes gleaming, horns curling from the elf's forehead, walked beside him, his steps casual but radiating menace. Ver and Leoray flanked them, tense, blades drawn, their alliance forged in blood but strained by the demon's presence. The air was thick with ash and incense, the ground trembling faintly as if Erindor itself anticipated the clash to come. 100 soldiers stood before the shrine steps, their spears gleaming, tips pointed at the group in a wall of steel. Prince Baela strode forward, his dark hair, wild, cruel smirk, twisting beneath eyes burning with ambition. His armor, etched with Calith's runes, clinked as he raised a hand, signaling readiness. Then King Elther stepped into view, his gaunt frame draped in frayed crimson velvet, star-gem circlet, pulsing erratically, pale blue eyes glinting with paranoia. "Stand down, men," he rasped, voice of velvet whisper. "Let the boy through." Casual's lips curled in Zariel's face, a mocking grin. Disappointing. I'd hoped for more blood. Dylan's heart pounded, but he climbed the shrine's steps, Ver and Leoray close behind, Casual's possessed form trailing like a shadow. The temple's interior was a cavern of glowing runes and braziers flickering with blue flame, their light casting jagged shadows across a central altar where Vorinthal stood, his indigo robes swirling, wild beard twitching as he chanted in a guttural tongue. His ironwood staff hummed, its crystal blazing, blood pooling in the altar's grooves, remnants of a child's sacrifice, the air heavy with its horror. Vorin's eyes flicked to Casual, surprise breaking his focus. "Demon! How—" "Keep the ritual going, wizard," Casual said, through Zariel's voice, casual but commanding, snake eyes gleaming with ancient malice. Vorin resumed, his chant rising to a fever pitch, the altar's blood igniting in cold flames. Elther and Baelor crowded closer, their soldiers forming a ring, faces pale with awe and fear. Dylan stood at the altar's edge, scars burning white-hot, the shrine's pulse syncing with his own. Thunder cracked above, lightning splitting the sky, and the air tore open. 2 gigantic figures appeared, not flesh, but spiritual beings, vast and eternal. One was dark and terrifying, a void of writhing shadows, eyes like starless pits, radiating hunger, Vaughn. The other was bright and beautiful, woven from starfire, eyes twin suns, gentle yet unyielding, Calith. The humans below froze, awestruck, soldiers' spears trembling, Elther's breath catching, Baelor's smirk fading. Time stopped, the world silent, everyone suspended in a frozen moment, everyone but Dylan and the gods. Calith and Vaughn spoke, their voices a harmonious thunder, all-knowing, omnipotent. Words flowing without mouths moving, a chorus of wisdom that shook Dylan's soul. "You stand at the crossroads, Dylan Wade. Star vessel," they said in unison. "Every choice, mercy, sacrifice, rage has shaped you, carved you for this moment. Why are you here? What is your purpose?" Dylan's voice trembled, scars blazing. "Why me? I'm nobody, a loser from Earth dragged into your war. What am I supposed to do?" Vaughn's shadow pulsed, voice menacing. "You are here because you chose to be, each step through blood and thorn, each refusal to break. Your purpose is power, to wield the Starblade, to burn away the weak and claim eternity as a god among men." Caleth's light shimmered, her tone gentle but unyielding. "You are here to mend what was broken, to balance light and shadow. Your purpose is sacrifice, to give of yourself that others may rise, to forge a path beyond the gods' chains. Their voices merged, a dual harmony that pierced Dylan's core. You have a choice, Star Vessel. Take the Starblade's power, devastating, godlike, to slay your enemies here and now, to free Valoria from Elther's rot. Or sacrifice your life to us, and we will free your friends. Send them safely away, banish Kazul from Zariel. But Elther will remain king, his tyranny enduring. Dylan's mind reeled, the weight crushing. Power, godlike, unstoppable, flashed before him. No longer the weak gas station nobody, no longer unloved, forgotten. He could crush Elther, end the child sacrifices, burn the Viper's nest clean. Vengeance called, hot and righteous, for the slums suffering, for his mother's death unanswered. But as he pictured it, wielding divine fire, ruling with blood, he saw himself reflected, a tyrant, no better than Elther, a monster cloaked in justice. Clarity hit, cold and sharp. He looked up, scars glowing, voice steady. I sacrifice my life for my friends. The gods shimmered, Vaughn's shadow merging into Kalith's light, becoming one radiant being. Kalith alone, her form vast, eyes like suns smiling gently. You have passed the test, Dylan. He blinked, confusion warring with awe. Test? What test? Kalith's voice was a melody of ages, wisdom infinite. You tested yourself, Star Vessel. I am Kalith, creator and destroyer, light and shadow entwined. Long ago I surrendered my memory, incarnating as mortal across countless worlds, Earth among them, living lifetimes of pain, love, loss, to understand the soul's forge. Each death I was reborn without memory, until one life could choose, sacrifice over power, mercy over vengeance. You, Dylan, are me, without memory, a fragment of divinity shaped by human choice. Now, let our memories converge. A flood hit. Knowledge, vast and searing, pouring into Dylan's mind. The universe's birth, stars igniting in primal chaos, Erindor's forging, thousands of lifetimes, kings, beggars, warriors, lovers, each a lesson in mortality's weight. His scars blazed, body trembling as eons settled, wisdom and power fusing into his soul. The gods vanished, time resuming, Dylan alone at the altar glowing with starfire, no longer mortal, but something more. Vorin's face twisted, incredulous. No! He roared, staff flaring. I was to claim Vaughn's power, become a god! He hurled a fireball, crimson and roaring, toward Dylan. Dylan stood, calm, the flames striking him, dissipating harmlessly, absorbed into his radiant glow. Vorin's eyes widened in terror, Elther's paranoia shattered, his gaunt frame trembling. Both men fled, scrambling down the shrine steps, soldiers parting in fear. The 100 knelt, spears clattering, voices rising in a chant. Dylan! Dylan, the star god, awe and reverence rippled, the crowd swelling with onlookers drawn by the divine light. There approached, tentative, his scarred face raw with guilt. Kid, I'm so sorry, I didn't know. Dylan turned, wisdom and kindness radiating, his voice gentle but eternal. No, there. You helped me remember who I am. Thank you, my friend. He faced Zariel's possessed form, Kazul's snake eyes glaring. Begone, Kazul! A pulse of starfire erupted, the black mist tearing from Zariel with a scream, horns crumbling, the elf collapsing, free, gasping. Leoray knelt, violet eyes wide. Star god, what now? Dylan faced the crowd, his glow softening, voice carrying like a celestial tide. People of Erindor, a new golden era begins. No more will children bleed for altars, nor slums starve under noble feasts. Taxes will lift, star-shattered dens will close, and justice will mend what tyranny broke. We build a utopia, together as equals, under a sky unshadowed by God's wars. The crowd roared, chanting his name, a new king born not of conquest but sacrifice, his wisdom a beacon, his power tempered by mercy. The star shrine dimmed, its purpose fulfilled, Dylan's reign dawning over Erendor's fractured heart.